So around 4 years ago, a club was created at Mobile Christian called Leopard Live. This club learned how to live stream sporting events, do play-by-play commentary, operate cameras, and use a computer that we call the Magic Coder. Well, 3 years ago, a class was created at Mobile Christian called Broadcast Journalism. Our first year, we were in the library. We made a lot of videos that first semester, like kid pics, student stories, and my personal favorite, the 40-yard dash with Dorian Curry. Last year, we got our own classroom. We built a studio and a control room, and we began a news show called MCSN, where we cover student stories, news, events, and updates around the campus of Mobile Christian School. MCSN is a family. This year, I wanted to share with you just a little bit about each of our seniors. Tommy Nye, our favorite weatherman, joined the MCSN crew this year. Tommy has learned how to operate a camera and set up the lighting. It wasn't until just a couple episodes ago that we learned of Tommy's fascination with weather and his on-camera skills. Tommy's been a great addition to the MCSN family. One guy you probably haven't seen on camera, but you've seen his influence each episode, is Alex Stork. Alex has been the lead graphic designer for MCSN Graphics for the last 3 years. He is a Photoshop wizard, in addition to being one of the nicest guys I've met. You hear Alex each episode as he leads us through the Pledge of Allegiance. One of the most creative, unique, truly hilarious people that I've ever had the pleasure to know is Barton Irwin. Hopefully you can hear and see Barton's creative touch in each segment and interview that he conducts.
Why don't you go run faster? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Barton loves surprising each of us with hilarious statements he adds to our show script. He's been one of our lead anchors for the last 2 seasons, and Barton has set the bar high for future anchors and content creators for MCSN in the future. The backbone of Leopard Live and the MCSN crew has been a pair of best friends. They've been with MCSN since the beginning 4 years ago. Those 2 guys are Will Elmore and Jacob Chavers. I'm talking about them at the same time because they've led MCSN together since it began. They helped recruit other members to join the broadcast class. They even taught me a lot when we first started the class 3 years ago. They've given up countless Friday nights to stream games. They've been behind the scenes, but they have directed and produced almost every show and event you've seen from MCSN. As they graduate from Mobile Christian, they've helped build a program and a legacy that will hopefully last for many years to come. I'm thankful for each of these seniors. We've shared a lot of laughs. We've experienced a lot of things go wrong while we were live, and we've had the joy of building this program together that we call MCSN. I'm proud of each of them, and I hope that they each know that they will be dearly missed. We have a great family here at MCSN, and if you're interested in becoming a part of it, I hope that you'll come talk to me.
Sir, well, you know it.
No, I'm just however you feel. That one just kind of came to me. I was like, yeah, that's probably a good question.
Where in the world can I click this?
Sounds good. I should probably get that out before I start talking. Stop. That is rude.
All right, whenever you're ready.
All right, I'm gonna try and think about it. This is my first year being in MCSN, and it's been really enjoyable.
Signed up for broadcast journalism, or what was then Leopard Live, in the 7th grade. The group called Seymour came to the cafeteria, and we signed our name on this piece of paper. And the first week of our 8th grade year, we came in, we did a couple things, and that summer we went to the University of Mobile and did some classes, some courses. They taught us how to do everything.
My name is Barton Irwin. I've been in MCSN for 2 years, but I've been in the broadcast journalism class here for 3 years now.
Well, I joined this class in my sophomore year, back whenever we were still in the library. It was relatively new.
My favorite memory was probably the time we were doing a live stream for one of the first news segments, and we had just gotten through. Dorian was still standing on screen smiling, waiting for us to cut, and the Magic Coder would not stop recording. And I remember they were all gathered around the booth looking at it, me and Coach Gray, just sitting there and we were just sheer panicking trying to stop it recording and it just wouldn't stop.
My favorite memory is definitely the time that we were recording an episode of MCSN, and I had gone through 2 minutes before and changed a lot of Jack's lines and added in a bunch of random things, and he didn't know until it was time to record, and we had to stop about 20 times during that entire filming session because we kept laughing so hard. That was definitely one of the best memories.
Some of my favorite memories during the classes at MCSN is the behind the scenes part where y'all don't see where Barton and Jack mess up, or you'll see like the boom mic come down and just stuff like that.
Some of my favorite things I've enjoyed in this class was getting to work with some of my best friends. We had our funny moments, some disagreements, like me sometimes laughing in the background of us filming.
Over just this course of the year, I've learned how to run a camera. I learned how to like set up for broadcasting before we record, like set up the lights, set up the tables, and did like the stuff that you see on camera a lot of times. And just recently, though, I learned how to speak Cantonese just for the weather segment. And maybe if I come back here next year, I might do one more weather segment, and it'll be a different language.
I've learned that if you believe it, you can achieve it. We've gone through a lot here at MCSN over the past couple of years, and we've really grown and matured in our abilities to make a new show and to put out content that people can enjoy, and I think that'll serve us very well in the future.
I always look forward to coming to this class like every day. There's always something to enjoy. I've learned, a lot about how to work, editing softwares and stuff like that.
And I think the greatest part of it all is walking through elementary classes and around school and kids recognizing me as, you're that guy on the news. And that's really a cool feeling.
This class really teaches you time management, a little bit of anger management, but more or less time management of getting everything together, working on scripts, getting interviews from people, making sure everybody's here on time for early morning broadcasts, back when we used to do them live instead of recording them. You learn people skills, you learn skills that you can use in the real world.
But MCSN, it's been more than a class. It's been a bonding experience between a group of people who I've had the pleasure of knowing throughout these 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. But if you're thinking about joining it, please do. It's very fun. It's a very enjoyable experience.
Broadcasting has been, it's been something that I can do. Some kids do sports, this, that, and the other, so that they don't have to go home right after school. And it gave me the opportunity to do things with my friends here at school and get out of class and watch sports, have the best views of all the sports, and be there for the most memorable moments throughout our high school years.
Anything else you want to add?
I'm going to miss it.
Thank you for watching MCSN. Put your dog on a leash. Have a great day. Had to close it off.
I think I'll include that.
Please do.
That'll be the ending.
I like that idea.